And that means that if we don't listen to minority voices, different views, we lose out on innovation. And the trouble goes up, the quality goes down. That's it. And what I see traveling the world, that people who feel they cannot express what they think is important, they start doing different types of behaviors, and that's what you see on this slide. We call it sabotage behavior. To release the stress, you make a joke. To release the stress and not go to where you want to go, you should talk with someone. You have excuses and you don't do it. You gossip. Communication gets poor. The tribe, the culture, is not as strong as it could be. People shape cultures, cultures shape people. And actually, this is a diagnostic tool. This is the sign, if this is happening in your company, the safety is so-so. The psychological safety and the sociological safety. It's a sign we need to talk. So what is the culture shaping process? What are the core processes we see? It's interaction and decision making, and I think that's what needs to have our focus. Interaction is about who can join which interaction. We have this important meeting where we decide where to spend the money on and what not. Who can join that conversation? That's a diversity and inclusion question. Decision making is about, do we feel that the ranking is fair? It can be autocratic, it can be deep democratic, or somewhere in the middle. But do I feel that you have the power over me and that you take care of me in the way that I need? If so, I'm good. If not, I get angry, and we see that all the time, hashtag, etc. Because we feel that the decision-making process is not fair. Interactions. Let me focus on that for a while, because that's so important. You could say that there's many different interaction processes. Let's focus on two. One is what we call transactional interactions. And the other one is transformational interactions. People shape cultures through interaction and decision-making, and mainly through transformational interactions. Transactional interactions, we know that. I call them bullet point meetings. You do this, you do that, you get your bullet points going. But it's not where we shape our cultures. It's not where we redefine what we think is important. It's more like we keep on going what we already did. So we need something else. And transformative interactions, I tend to call them metaphorically a campfire. And I'm sure you've been at campfires before. If not, you got homework. And this is the feel you have. This is the moment where you start sharing what's on your mind. Maybe you have the feeling that, I say something, I open my heart and you do the same. And we kind of make sure that I'm open to what you say and you're open to what I say. And I change my mind if our conversations lead to it and you do the same. That's a campfire conversation. We transform our ideas. We get to new ideas. So you have bullet point meetings and campfire conversations. My question to you is, do you have enough campfire conversations in your organization? Well, let's put that to the test. Who feels, by show of hands, yes, looking at my organization, we have enough campfire conversations, true conversations, where we really go into our worries and what needs to be done, and we open our hearts and soul and minds and we speak up. Who feels, yeah, we got enough of those? The lucky ones. Who thinks, could do a little bit better? Yeah, and that's what I see everywhere I travel. Cultures don't fall from the sky, we create them together. We don't have time for that. We only have back-to-back meetings. Yeah, you got a lot of bullet point meetings, but then it's very hard to change and to go into transformations, because that's where we need campfire conversations for.